You know, sometimes it feels like the world is conspiring for us to play it safe, doesn't it? As time goes by, that initial fire, that courage to set extravagant goals that even give us butterflies, slowly gets replaced by safer choices. But if you want to live a truly extraordinary life, this fear of thinking big needs to be left behind. Because the victory of overcoming yourself is, without a doubt, one of the greatest satisfactions life can offer. That's the path for those who won't settle for just okay, for those who refuse to be halted by fear. Some people bury their own ideas every day, without even realizing it. Why? Fear of failure, fear of rejection, insecurity about whether they're good enough. But the ghost of those buried ideas, of those unfulfilled dreams, doesn't go away. It lingers in the shadows, as a reminder of a victory that could have been. The motivation of those who win, who choose to act, is stronger than fear. Because, deep down, what we most want is the satisfaction of knowing we gave it our all, that we did what so many only dream of. You might think, can I believe in myself when no one else does? The answer is a resounding yes. At first, this faith might even feel forced, but it's this commitment to yourself that opens doors and builds bridges. Because, look, no one else can believe in you before you do. It's not easy. Many times, the mind tries to protect us, to keep us on familiar, safe ground. But to truly win, you need to go beyond this boundary, to take risks, to challenge yourself to the point where there are no regrets, only the motivation and satisfaction of knowing you held firm. Today, you're heading into battle. But your opponent isn't out there. It's not a person or just any circumstance. It's inside of you, in the form of doubts, fears, that old comfort zone that insists on keeping you in place. But the truth is, no one can get in the way of your dreams. No one can block your growth, except you. So get ready. Go to war with yourself. Break through these inner barriers, because that's the battle that counts. From it will come the greatest satisfaction in winning and the true motivation to go further. When I talk about being the best, it's not a matter of arrogance, but of commitment. Commitment to giving your all, to bringing out the most powerful part of your potential. There's no greater satisfaction than pursuing victory on your own battlefield, whatever that may be. And those who dare to dream, who commit to their deepest goals, must be willing to sacrifice to reach the top. I've been down there myself, where everything seemed lost, and it was there I realized that only I could decide what to do with it. And I decided to turn every fall into strength. So, ask yourself, how much are you willing to fight? Because being the best isn't about the final result, it's about the ongoing effort, about committing yourself every single day. It's about telling yourself, today, I'm going to be better than I was yesterday. Every step counts, every moment matters, and only you can keep that determination alive. Remember, no one can take this victory away from you. The only thing that stands in the way of your success is your belief in your own limitations. Decide now that you won't make room for them anymore. Decide that every fall will be used for your growth. Have you ever stopped to think about why so many people stop believing in themselves when things get tough? It seems like at the first sign of challenge, we start doubting our own abilities. The human mind is powerful, but it can also be destructive if we let it. Yet, true victory, true motivation, comes precisely from this confrontation with our weaknesses. This is the moment you need to remember. Just because things are hard right now doesn't mean you should give up. In fact, it's a sign that you're pushing beyond your comfort zone. If you have a strong purpose, nothing should be able to hold you back. Leaving your comfort zone is painful, but it's what brings true satisfaction in winning. Because you know you're not doing this for anyone but yourself, and that is powerful. You're building your own story, a story of someone who didn't accept imposed limitations and is determined to make it happen. And when you commit not to give up, doors start opening, one by one. The next time you feel like quitting, Think, would you rather learn and grow from a mistake or stop completely and never know what could have been? The answer is within you, but often you have to push, go further, force yourself to keep moving forward even when everything seems difficult. This persistence is what separates those who live a fulfilling life from those who fall by the wayside. And when you look back and realize the journey you've made, the satisfaction of overcoming each battle, each challenge, is incomparable. This is truly living. Remember, thinking big is an act of courage, a commitment to a future that no one else can see but you. When you allow yourself to dream without limits, something inside you awakens, something that goes beyond the ordinary. You feel that spark of motivation and understand that the true meaning of victory is overcoming yourself. It's knowing that, day by day, you're getting closer to your best version. That's the greatest satisfaction you can have, looking at the path you're on and seeing that every choice is bringing you closer to who you want to be. Each of us faces silent battles, struggles that no one else sees. And often, these battles push us to our limits. But it's precisely there that the chance to be extraordinary lies, to become the kind of person who refuses to be stopped by fear or insecurity. This is the point where you discover what you're made of, where your determination finds purpose and transforms into strength. Believe me, winning these inner battles is the essence of true satisfaction and real growth. So, don't let anyone convince you that you should play it safe, that your dreams are too big or your goals too ambitious. You have in your hands the opportunity to be different, to go beyond, to challenge the ordinary. And that's a choice only you can make. When you decide to pursue something greater, something that truly matters, your entire life changes. That, indeed, is real motivation, knowing that each step is a victory, that every challenge you overcome makes you feel alive in a way that nothing else could. Ask yourself, what's holding you back from moving forward? Often, it's the very idea of failure, that fear of what others will think, the worry that you're not good enough. But these fears are illusions, barriers we create in our own minds. When you decide that no one will stand in the way of your dreams, you break those barriers. And then, all the satisfaction in achieving and conquering what once seemed distant, impossible, becomes an endless source of motivation to keep going. When you look at the lives of those who truly left their mark, you'll notice one thing: the courage to commit to something big, something that seemed out of reach for anyone ordinary. They chose to think big, even when the world around them tried to convince them to tone down their ambitions. And this is your chance to do the same. By committing to your own success, by believing in your capability, you begin building a legacy, something that goes beyond mere achievements, a true victory. So I ask you, what will you choose? To play it safe or to take risks and live the life you truly want? This choice is in your hands. And when you fully commit, with every fiber of your being, the world begins to open paths that didn't even exist before. Remember, no one has the right to take this victory from you. It's yours. It's the reward for believing and persisting. And the real satisfaction of winning is knowing that, in the end, you gave it your all, overcame fear, and became exactly who you dreamed of being. Now it's your turn. Everything you've heard here, all these words, are just a push, a call for you to apply it to your real life. Because, in the end, the difference is in action. So I ask, are you ready to live what you truly deserve? Are you willing to break through the barriers and challenge yourself beyond what you imagined? This is what will define your path, the decision to act, to believe, to keep going even when everything seems impossible. Because in the end, the satisfaction of winning comes from every step taken towards your dreams. If this content moved you, if you feel that it can help you change your life, click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to keep receiving motivation and inspiration. This is a journey, and I want to be with you every step of the way. So, let's build the life truly worth living together.